guys, welcome back to live stream of THUY ED Academy, and I am teacher T. Today I will provide you guys with a guide about an IELTS topic, which is a very this is a very updated one, and this is the newest in the IELTS, the latest in the IELTS speaking bank, and this is this is released have just been released, and the topic today is describe a person who has interesting ideas or opinions. Okay. Xin chào tất cả các bạn. Hôm nay thì cô Thùy tại Học viện Anh ngữ THUY ED Academy sẽ hướng dẫn cho các bạn một cái phần IELTS Part 2 trong phần IELTS Speaking, và đây là một cái đề thi mới nhất trong phần thi IELTS của chúng ta, và các bạn có thể thấy là cái phần thi này thì nó là trong, cô đang hướng dẫn bài này trong phần Part 2, đây là trong phần thi số 2 các bạn ạ. Và đây là cái đề bài là miêu tả về một người mà thường có những ý kiến hoặc là những cái ý tưởng mà rất là thú vị mà bạn biết. Thì đây có thể nói là một cái đề thi thì đã được coi là tương đối là dễ rồi, nếu chúng ta so với những cái đề khác như miêu tả về một law, environmental law, miêu tả về một luật hay là những cái đề thi khác nữa thì nó còn challenging, là nó khó khăn hơn khi mà chúng ta làm cái phần thi IELTS, đúng không các bạn? Thì phần thi IELTS Speaking Part 2. Và nếu như mà bạn nào mà có cái nhu cầu để mà các bạn có thể có được cái phần typo của cái phần tự bài viết của cái đề thi này, thì các bạn có thể để lại comments với cú pháp là IELTS THUY ED, và các bạn tư vấn ở bên Học viện Anh ngữ THUY ED Academy thì các bạn sẽ chuyển lại cho các bạn cái phần typo đấy của cô nhé. Chờ cô chút để cô đăng lại cái bài này. Ok, rồi chúng ta sẽ bắt đầu với cái phần chúng ta sẽ bắt đầu ngay lập tức các bạn nhé. Chúng ta sẽ bắt đầu ngay lập tức với cái phần Part 2, đó là cái chủ đề Speaking. Describe a person who has interesting ideas or opinions. Okay, so firstly I wanted you guys to have a look at the topic for today, and it is describe a person who has interesting ideas or opinions. So first I'd like you guys to be sure to get sure about the pronunciation of the words. Okay, so firstly the word is interesting. Interesting, please remember the pronunciation of the word. It's interesting, interesting, and don't pronounce the word as interesting, okay, like most Vietnamese people often mispronounce it. Okay, so it's interesting. Okay, now say that for again. Interesting, 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 interesting. Okay, and the second word is opinion. Opinion, don't pronounce the word as opinion because that is the mispronunciation. It must be opinion. So say that again. Opinion. Opinions. Opinion. Opinions. Opinion. Opinions. Very good. Okay. So now let's have a look at the question. And the first question, you can see there's like it invites the prompts card, asks you to restate, means that to mention a topic that you're gonna describe. Okay, so so I will show you a pattern that many candidates often apply when they just want to introduce the topic that they're going to speak about, they're going to give a presentation about. Okay, so you guys can say something just like, oh wow, when it comes to the topic of blah 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 blah, the first that comes into my mind is, okay. So you see that this is an academic examination, so there is no surprise why many of the candidates often apply some academic patterns when they just want to produce a presentation about the topic given. Okay, đây là một cái kỳ thi học thuật nên là chúng ta thấy là cái việc sử dụng những cái mẫu học thuật nó là cái điều rất là phổ biến thôi, rất là bình thường với các bạn thí sinh khi mà các bạn ý muốn muốn giới thiệu cái topic, đúng không? Cái chủ đề mà chúng ta đang nói về. Okay, so you guys firstly can apply an academic pattern. For example, oh wow, when it comes to the topic, wow, when it comes, okay, wow, when it comes to the topic, blah 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 blah. It means you guys have to mention the topic that you are asked about in this dot, okay, these 3 dots, okay. So, wow, when it comes to the topic of something, well, when it comes to the topic of something, the first that pops up in my mind is, the first that pops up in my mind is, you pop up pop up is something that for a sudden appear in your mind. Okay, so you say pop up. The first that pops up in my mind is, okay, so this is an academic pattern that many candidates prefer when they just want to introduce the topic that they're going to speak about, when they want to mention something like the topic of the presentation card. Okay, so wow, when it comes to the topic or when the topic of something is raised, the first or the very first that comes into my mind or that pops up in my mind is, for example, I am asked to describe my favorite teacher. I can say, wow, when it comes to the topic of my favorite teacher, the very first one that pops up in my mind is Miss Thùy, my IELTS teacher. Or you can see just like when you are asked to describe a leader, for example, you guys can state somewhat just like, wow, when it comes to the topic of an interesting leader, or wow, when the topic of an interesting leader is raised, the first that pops up in my mind is my father, who is also the breadwinner in my family. So you see that, wow, when it comes to the topic or blah 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 blah, the first that pops up in my mind is pop up. Pop up means the same as something that appear for a sudden. So we say pop up, pop up. You see that there is some lesson here. So that's the reason why I say pop up. Instead of stating pop up, I say pop up. Yeah. So when it comes to the topic, for example, you want to say, because I just want to combine and you guys can apply the knowledge or the information that you already put the effort here into some of the other presentation cards. I just want you to describe something just like, for example, you are the fan, a big fan of Nitam, for example, you can describe the celebrity that you are a fan of, okay? Yeah, so in this case, you can state just like, well, when it comes to, remember, you have to say come to. Well, when it comes to the topic of a person with, okay, now you say that again, it must be interesting, don't say interesting, okay, now say that for again, it's interesting. The stress is given on the very first one. So you guys have to say interesting. Now say that again. Interesting. So, well, when it comes to the topic of a person with interesting ideas or opinions, okay, so the word must be pronounced as opinion. And I don't want you guys say opinion, it must be opinion, because remember there is only one letter P in the word opinion. So we have to say opinion. So, well, when it comes to the topic of a person with interesting ideas or opinions, okay. Yeah, remember the first that's, okay. Now, the phrasal verb you remember is pop up. Pop up, khi mà mình nói một từ trước nó kết thúc bằng phụ âm, ví dụ pop kết thúc bằng p, và cái từ sau là nó bắt đầu bằng một cái nguyên âm vowel, thì khi mình nói bắt buộc mình phải lia dần, tức là nối âm, tức là mình sẽ nói pop up, that pops up, chứ mình nói là that pops up các bạn nhé, that pops up here, so that pops up in my mind is. Đấy, các bạn thấy không? Ví dụ như khi con nói là that pops up in my mind is, bởi vì là cái từ mind sẽ kết thúc bằng cái phụ âm là gì các bạn nhỉ? Mind. Đấy là lý do tại sao mà khi cô nói cái từ tiếp theo với cái động từ to be đó chính là is, thì cô sẽ phải nói là my mind is. Đấy là cái cách mà cô nối âm, đúng không? My mind is. Nhắc lại này, từ trước kết thúc bằng phụ âm và từ sau bằng một nguyên âm thì chúng ta sẽ auto là phải nối âm nhá. My mind is, okay? So you can say me tâm my favorite. Nào thẳng, could you pronounce the word for again, please? This is a word used when you want to describe a famous person, so it must be my favorite. Celebrity. The stress is given on the second syllable as stressed one. So if you say celebrity, again, celebrity. Well, when it comes to the topic of a person with interesting ideas or topic, the first that pops up in my mind is Mỹ Tâm, my favorite celebrity. So you guys can automatically, just like you can apply the knowledge or the information or the presentation that you are well prepared. In this case, choose some others like describe a good-looking person, describe a public figure you know, describe famous person you know, describe person you admire. Things like that, describing an editor or person with performance. Thì khi mà các bạn học thì các bạn học một cách rất thông minh. Đó chính là các bạn học cho cô là kiểu như khi mình chuẩn bị một cái mình có prepare một cái presentation card thì mình hãy làm sao để cho cái phần mình chuẩn bị đấy nó thể apply cho rất nhiều những cái đề khác nữa. Ví dụ như khi các bạn miêu tả về một người with interesting ideas or opinions thì ví dụ các bạn miêu tả Mỹ Tâm chẳng hạn thì cái đấy là cái bài mình có thể apply vào những cái đề khác nữa phải học. Ví dụ như describe famous person hay miêu tả một người nổi tiếng này, describe good looking person, một người mà có diện mạo bên ngoài xinh đẹp hoặc đẹp trai ấy, kiểu thế đúng không? Describe a person that you admire, hãy tả một người mà mình hâm mộ kiểu thế thì nó cũng là một đấy. Con nói lại cái này nhá. Đây là cái mẫu mà chúng ta sử dụng khi mình muốn introduce the topic, tức là kiểu mình muốn giới thiệu về cái chủ đề mà mình sẽ sắp sửa nói. Nói lại nào. Well, when it comes to the topic of
a person with
interesting. Yeah. When you say it must be interesting, the stress is given on the first one. Interesting again.
Interesting idea or opinion.
Đấy, vừa mới nhắc xong. Opinions. The stress is given on the second one. So the others are de-stress, you say opinion. Chứ mình nói opinion, là gì? Là mình đã lấy cái deprive cái p. Thì làm sao mình còn p, mình take cái p rồi, làm sao còn một p nữa đúng không? P rồi mà. Thì phải opinions again.
Opinions. The word that
pops up in my mind is
Mỹ Tâm, my favorite.
Yeah, so this is the very first one when you just want to introduce the topic that you're going to describe. When it comes to the, like the main parts of the presentation, it is a requirement, or you can see just like there are the 4 prompts of the card that you have to satisfy. So the very first one is who this person is. It means that the card asks you to provide some of the very brief information about the person that you're going to describe. For example, if you want to say who the person is, okay, you should provide some of the brief information about Mỹ Tâm. For example, she is a popular celebrity in Vietnam. She's a favorite singer to many youngsters in Vietnam. She's also a person who I can say just like musician or a composer. So you can see just like there are some of the functions or the names or the positions of Mỹ Tâm that you guys can provide the brief information about. Okay, so who the person is. Okay, so could you produce the piece of the information for again about Mỹ Tâm? Cái chỗ này thì tức là con chỉ cần đưa ra những cái kiểu những cái brief information, tức là những cái thông tin rất là ngắn gọn, chi tiết mà ngắn gọn thôi để mình tả về cái đối tượng mình tả, đúng không? Đấy, ví dụ con nói là kiểu như là cái piece tôi mình học rồi ấy, thì ví dụ mình nói là không chỉ với con mà với rất nhiều những bạn tuổi teen, thiếu niên khác nữa, thì thực ra mà nói thì kiểu như là Mỹ Tâm là một cái người kiểu một người nổi tiếng rất là được yêu thích, đúng không? Là một ca sĩ và còn là một người là còn soạn được nhạcด้วย, bài hát rất là hay kiểu thế. Nào nói lại nào. Hello thầy Hiếu.
But also to other teenagers.
Teenagers, speak it long. Teenagers.
Mỹ Tâm is a
popular singer. And she also
composed music.
So you can say not only to me, not only to me, but also, okay, not only but also, you guys are known just like không những mà còn, đúng không các bạn? Not only to me, but also to other. Okay, the word must be pronounced with a long E. So remember, you guys have to say teenager. Okay, please, it's the double E in English that you pronounce it as a long E. So you say teenagers, yeah. Not only to me, but also to other teenagers in Vietnam. Mỹ Tâm is our, Mỹ Tâm is our favorite celebrity. She is a pop singer, And she also, believes the word is composes music. So you guys can use the verb to compose when you want to paraphrase the verb to write. To write. You can say to compose. Okay. So it must be to compose. To compose. The verb to compose, you guys can spell the word. The spelling of the word must be C-O-M-P-O-S-E. So it is compose. So instead of saying write music, like to be a musician or a composer, music composer, you guys have to say compose music. Or instead of to write letter, you say to... For example, you can use to compose, means that the verb compose is used to replace to write. Okay, yeah? So instead of saying to write music, you guys say to compose music. So similarly, instead of stating to write a letter, you say to compose a letter. Or I want you to compose an email. Compose an email. Tức là để mình... viết một bức mail, đúng không? Bức thư điện tử đấy. Vậy chúng ta sẽ sử dụng động từ to compose. And the second problem is what this person does. Okay. So you have to express something just like you have to express some of the activities of this public figure of this person, so that it indicates that she or he is an intelligent person. Okay. So what? Okay. It must be what this person does. Okay. Rồi, thì cái prompt này nó yêu cầu mình là phải miêu tả cái gì đấy. Và con nhớ rằng cái topic của cái course này là nó sẽ nói về cái người là with interesting ideas or opinions. Long time no see, Nguyễn Hoàng. Thì đây là cái topic nó nói về một cái người with interesting ideas or opinions. Nên là khi mà mình nói về activities của họ thì mình tạo ra cái gì đấy làm sao để cho người ta để ý vào cái yếu tố là intelligent or interesting. Nào, cô có dạy con một cái tính từ để chỉ về một cái người mà kiểu phong cách họ đạt đỉnh cao ấy, đạt một cái sự thăng hoa khi mà họ kiểu biểu diễn hay gì là từ gì nhỉ? Ôi giờ vợ nói gì? Đâu, cái tính từ mà might. Thổi hồn ấy, thổi hồn mà bài thơ rồi là cái gì đấy? Mind blowing, đúng không? Blow là thổi, đúng không các bạn? Ví dụ như là thổi nến là blow the candles and sing happy birthday, right? Okay. Yeah, so we have blow. Vậy thì mình có là thổi nến chẳng hạn, thì các bạn hay nói là blow what? It's blow some candles. Blow candles. Vậy đây là blow, thổi. Might, okay. Might có nghĩa là cái hồn, cái trí tuệ của mình đó. Thì mind blowing đấy chính là để chỉ về một người mà kiểu làm cho tâm hồn mình thăng hoa. Vậy thì phong cách của manner, các thứ style của ta mind blowing. Hoặc em thể nói, ví dụ con thể nói như kiểu là buổi biểu diễn cô ấy làm tôi cảm thấy rất là feel thăng hoa, thì mình nói là her performance blows my mind. So we say mind blowing, ok. Nào, con nói là tôi phải nói rằng buổi biểu diễn của cô ấy rất là feel. Mình nói nào, I must say that her performance is I must say that her performance is mind blowing. Okay, in concerts. Concerts means the light music. It means that you don't enjoy the music thanks to the developments of some device like or just like you have to come to the stage, okay, enjoy that. So you have the word as concert. I must say that her performance is mind-blowing in concerts, okay. The lyrics of the song, you know the word lyric, no, lyric, lời của bài hát, đúng không? Bạn biết từ đó chứ? L-Y-R-I-C. The lyrics of the songs are emotional. It means it really attracts the youngsters, and it makes people just like they feel themselves in the songs, or just want to cry while listening to a song or things like that. So you can use the adjective as emotional. Emotional is an adjective that you guys use when you want to describe something that brings about emotion to people. So you can use the adjective as emotional. The lyric of the songs are emotional. Tức là ý cô nói rằng lời bài hát thì rất là ý nghĩa, meaningful, đúng không? Hay là nó rất là gây cảm xúc. While While, trong khi đó đúng không? The melody, do you know the word melody? And I sing a ling a ling. It's the melody. I mean that's just like the music of the song. Tức là cái phần ý mình hiểu là cái giai điệu đúng không? While the melody is catchy. Catchy means just like it's very easy for people to catch up with, or it's very easy for people to get remember, kind of like that. So we have the word catchy. Catchy, catch là bắt đúng không? Dính đấy. Catchy là cái gì đấy kiểu như là rất dễ thuộc ấy. Nó dễ kiểu mình hát theo, dễ thuộc, mình dùng từ là từ catchy, okay? Yeah. So there are several adjectives that I have already used here, you know, like when I want to describe that. So you can see just like the first adjective is mind-blowing. The second one is emotional. And the third one that I've already applied here is catchy. Okay, and you can say more just like interesting ideas that explains, you know the word explains, why Mỹ Tâm holds a big, okay, number of fans or young fans, right? Okay, she's the idol in many people's eyes, or in many people's heart, okay? That explains why Mỹ Tâm holds a big number of fans. So you can use the verb explain when you want to describe something with the explanation. You can use explains. That explains why Mỹ Tâm holds a big number of fans, okay? I must say that her performance is mind-blowing in concerts. The lyric of the song is, okay, I'm sorry. The lyric of the song is emotional, while the melody is catchy. So you say the word melody. The melody of the song is catchy. Catchy means that it makes people catch up with the music and they like it so much that it becomes their favorite. So we say the word is like catchy, is adjective. That explains why Mỹ Tâm holds a big number of fans. Okay. Now you say this piece for again, please. What this person does again?
I must say that the performance in my blowing in concert. The lyric of
the songs is emotional, while
the melody is
catchy.
catchy.
That's very good. So you see, I must say that her performance is mind-blowing. Is mind-blowing in concerts. The lyric of the songs, so you say lyric. The lyric of the songs is emotional, while the melody is catchy. Catchy, to catch with something, and we say catchy. That explains why Mỹ Tâm holds a big number of fans. Next, the question asks you guys to describe, okay, that asks you guys to describe how you know her. It means that you can see just like you should describe the very first time that you met such a person. So in this case, instead of saying to meet somebody, you can use to bump. To bump into. To bump into is a phrasal verb which is preferred when you guys want to describe an appointment of yours with somebody and it is quite impressive, or you like it so much, or it brings about a turning point in your life. So you guys can say just like bump into. Okay, so you can say I bump into. I bump into. I bump into. I bump into Mỹ Tâm, for example, on a TV channel, with a mind-blowing song. No, mind-blowing song. Mind-blowing song. I bump into Mỹ Tâm. I bump into Mỹ Tâm on a TV channel with a mind-blowing song. Hiểm xem cô Thùy bảo cô nói tiếng Anh giỏi thì lớn lên thì cô dạy nói giỏi giống như cô. I bump into Mỹ Tâm on a TV channel with a mind-blowing song. Mind-blowing song, okay? And you can say more about, you can just like, I then explored to get more her information on the internet. Yeah. I then, you know the word explore means that you look for information so that you know more about the person. So you can use the verb just like to explore. I then explore more about this public figure. This public figure on the internet and love her so much. Love her so much. Yep. So you can see just like I then explored more about this public figure on the internet, and then I raise an interest in her, or I love her so much. Okay, so that again, please. Now, how do you know her means that you have to try to describe the very first time when you met the person. Okay, so say that again. I bump into Mỹ Tâm
on the TV channel with a mind-blowing song. I know more about this public figure on the internet and love her so much.
Love her so much. And you see that just like why you think her ideas or opinions are interesting. Why the ideas or the opinions are interesting. Now Thảo, you try to repeat the pronunciation of the word as interesting. Nói lại cô từ đấy nào. Interesting. Why the ideas are interesting means that you have to describe why such a person is interesting to you guys, or why she or he like it makes an impression on you. Okay, so why the ideas are interesting. You should try to describe it like you can see just like her songs or Mỹ Tâm songs really attracts. Her song really attracts. Okay, attracts. Don't pronounce the word as attract. I need it to be attract. You say attract. Cái từ này với cái âm tiết là trọng âm sẽ là âm tiết thứ hai, tức là mình sẽ phát âm là âm tiết thứ hai là trọng âm, nên là khi con phát âm nó sẽ là attract, tức là mình trọng âm vào cái âm tiết thứ hai nhá. Nên âm thứ nhất cái auto sẽ là một âm sure, nên là khi mình nó sẽ là attract. Okay. Yeah, so you say her songs, really? Her songs, I'm sorry, just like we have many songs. So you have to say her songs. Okay, I'm sorry, this is the plural form. So you have to say her songs, not her song. Her songs, because we have the plural form, we have many songs. So you have to say her songs really attracts. Her songs really attracts young people because they can say the heart, tell the heart. Yeah, they can tell the heart. Heart là trái tim. Tell the heart tức là mình sẽ đặt là nói lên nỗi lòng của ai đấy, đúng không? Nhưng cái bài hát thì thực sự rất là cuốn hút giới trẻ vì nó nói lên cái nỗi lòng của những người trẻ. They can tell the heart, and you see that just like khi mà mình nói là kiểu như là cái giai điệu rất là dễ nghe, rất là dễ thuộc, thì mình sẽ nói the melody is catchy. Thực ra là cô này thì còn cái nữa rất là khéo, đúng không? Khéo trong cư xử giao tiếp. So you can say Mỹ Tâm is also clever in her behavior. Mỹ Tâm is also clever in her behavior to other people. So she always holds number one. No? She stays a number one. She holds number one. Yeah, in several or in many generations. Okay, many generations tức là trong rất nhiều thế hệ bạn trẻ, bạn nghe nhạc thì chính vì cái cư xử rất khéo léo nên thực sự là luôn được ở vị trí số 1 đấy. So say her songs really attract young people because they can tell hearts or people. Mỹ Tâm is also clever in her behavior to other people, so she always holds number one in many generations. Okay. Xong một cái mình chỉ cần nói rất đơn giản như vậy thôi. Những cái đề khác con cũng apply thì nói thôi. Mà chúng ta sẽ nói bắt đầu từ đầu nhá. Đầu tiên là khi mà mình bắt đầu cái presentation card thì các bạn nhớ là phải đưa ra một cái introduction cho cô, tức là một cái kiểu như mình hiểu là một cái lời giới thiệu cho cái topic mà mình sắp sửa nói ấy. Ví dụ như auto mình có cái topic of academic pardon như là well when it comes to the topic or well when the topic or some blah 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 is raised, the first that pops up in my mind is kiểu thế. Đấy, nào con nói lại cô nhá. Vâng, khi mà con nói đến cái chủ đề mà một cái người với những ý tưởng rất là tuyệt vời thì người đầu tiên con nhớ đến, nghĩ đến sẽ là Mỹ Tâm. Đấy là một cái người nổi tiếng mà con rất là thích.
Well, when it comes to
Come là ngắn thôi.
to the topic of a person with
Interesting. Nào trong âm nói cho đúng là interesting.
Idea or opinion.
Opinion là opinion rồi. An opinion.
Opinions. The first that pops up in my mind is meet them my favorite celebrity.
Nào lăng nhăng rồi. Celebrity. Yeah. So you say, well, when's the topic up? Wow, when's the topic up? When the topic up a person with interesting ideas or opinions is raised, or oh wow, when it comes to the topic of a person with interesting ideas or opinions, the first that pops up in my mind is meet them my favorite celebrity. Okay, so you first have to answer the questions of a who. So you have to produce it with who, like không chỉ đối với em mà với những bạn trẻ khác nữa, thanh thiếu niên khác nữa, thì thực sự là Mỹ Tâm là một cái người nổi tiếng rất là được ưa chuộng, đúng không? Và cô ấy là một cái một cái ca sĩ nhạc hot và còn là một người có thể viết nhạc ấy.
Not only to me but also to other teenagers in Vietnam. Mỹ Tâm is our favorite celebrity.
Nào cái từ đấy cứ lào báu nào. Celebrity.
She a pop singer. And also compose music.
Compose. So you say compose. Don't say compose. It's compose. And she also composes music. Okay. Yeah, so you can say not only to me but also to other teenagers in Vietnam. Mỹ Tâm is our own favorite celebrity. She's a pop singer in Vietnam, and she also composes music. And you answer the next part of the question, just like what this person does. Come on. What this person does. Anh phải nói rằng là kiểu như là cái buổi biểu diễn ấy, thì nó rất là phiêu ấy. Và lời bài hát thì thực sự là rất là đầy cảm xúc. Trong khi đấy thì cái giai điệu thì rất là dễ thuộc, dễ nghe.
I must say that her
performance
in my blowing in context. The lyric
in the concerts, while the lyric
of the song is emotional.
While the melody
is catchy.
Yeah, so you can say that explains why. Thế nên là nó giải thích tại sao. Explains why Mỹ Tâm
holds a big number of fans.
You say fans, not fun. Yeah, fans. Yeah, I must say that her performance is mind-blowing in concerts. The lyric of the songs is emotional, while the melody is catchy. That explains the reason why Mỹ Tâm holds a big number of fans. And the next question is how you know her. So you can use the phrasal verb for once again, bump into, if you want to describe a chance that you met somebody and this is quite impressive to you or it's memorable to you, okay? So you can say, I bump into, and I'll say that again, I bump into, meet them on a TV channel with a mind-blowing song. I then explored more about this public figure on the internet. I love her so much. You say that again, I bump into,
meet them on a TV channel with a mind-blowing song. I then
explored more
about the public figure on the internet and love her so much.
And when I ask you why the ideas are interesting, you say her songs really attract young people because they can tell the heart. Say again, her songs.
Her song really
Attract. No. You say attract. Attract. This is a word that many Vietnamese people often mispronounce. It must be attract. You don't say attract. It's attract. Nó like what? Attract. Her songs really attract young people.
Her song really attract young people because they can tell
the heart. Mitham is also clever in her behaviors to other people, so she always holds number one in many generations. Say again, Mitham is also clever.
Mitham is also clever in her
Behavior
to other people, so she always holds number one in many
generations. As you guys all know, when we come to the third part of the test, okay, the questions would be about the kind of like discussion. It means that you have to discuss the questions with the about the topic related with the examiner. So in this case, don't consider it too difficult. Otherwise, you guys will feel too challenging for you to deal with it wow or easily. So in this case, please, you just pay attention to the problem, the question. Remember, this is not an examination to test your own knowledge about the situation. So just in this case, you have to try to pay attention to the problem question, so the matters will become nothing or become like less difficult. Okay. Với những cái câu hỏi này thì nó là cái câu hỏi kiểu thảo luận ấy, thì khi mà mình trả lời thì mình đừng có coi nó là một cái gì đấy nó vĩ mô quá, thì mình sẽ cảm thấy nó kinh khủng khi mình trả lời. Thì con cứ chỉ cần tập trung vào cái prompt của câu hỏi thôi. Ví dụ như câu này, when do children begin to have their own ideas? Câu này mình hiểu là gì nhỉ? When do children begin to have their own ideas? When do children begin to have their own ideas? So what does that mean? Bắt đầu. Ideas. Tức là kiểu khi nào bắt đầu nó ý kiến ý cò riêng, đúng không? Yeah. So you can see just like, thì cái câu này prompts của nó chỉ là when thôi, thì con chỉ cần trả lời cái when thôi. Yeah. So you can see just like children start is the same as begin. Children start to have their opinions. Remember, you say opinions, okay? Opinions, yeah? In this case, you should say at very early age, okay? Just like at the age of 3. It's like when they can express their ideas, okay? This is the moment. Moments means the same as this is a time, okay? So you can say this is the moment. This is the moment, or this is the time when children can express their ideas with their language, okay? Means that by which I mean that they can speak well, they can voice, okay? They can speak well. This is the moment when the children can express their ideas with their language. They can agree or refuse to eat, okay? To eat, okay? This is the moment when the children can express their own ideas. This is the moment when the children can express their ideas with their own language. They can agree or refuse to eat. What else? To drink, to sleep, okay? With their parents and other adults. Yeah, the word you can pronounce as adults. Adult. Adult là từ dùng để chỉ về cái người lớn, đúng không? Children start to have opinions at very early age, like the age of 3. This is the moment when the children can express their ideas with their language. They can agree or refuse to eat, to drink, and to sleep, or to play with their parents and also with their adults. Remember, other adults, the word is adult. Adult. Đừng phát âm lung tung nhá. Để chỉ về người lớn khác ấy, đúng không? Okay. Adult. Trẻ con thì nó có thể bắt đầu ý kiến ý cò từ lúc rất là sớm, khoảng 3 tuổi, khi mà nó có thể when they are able to express their ideas with their own language ability, khi mà nó có thể bắt đầu kiểu có khả năng ngôn ngữ riêng của mình. They can agree or refuse, say yes or say no to food, for example, to drink, to sleep. Bọn nó thể đồng ý, không đồng ý, ăn uống, ngủ nghỉ cái thứ đấy kiểu vậy. Yeah. So that's the first question. Can you?
This is the
Moments when the children
can express their idea with their language. They can agree on refuse to eat, to drink.
Eat. You say long. Eat.
To eat, to drink, to sleep with their parents and
Adults. Okay. So that is the very first part of the question that goes. Okay. The second question that is raised to you guys: why are there more and more differences between children and parents? Why are there more and more differences between children and parents? Could you tell me what the question means? Câu này nghĩa là gì hả Thảo? Tại sao càng ngày
cái sự khác nhau của trẻ con và bố mẹ?
Tại sao càng ngày càng có nhiều cái sự khác biệt, đúng không? Giữa trẻ con bố mẹ của nó. Why are there more and more differences between children and parents? Tại sao càng ngày giữa trẻ con bố mẹ thì càng có những sự khác biệt? So the prompts of the question would be why. It means that you have to state the reasons why. Tức câu hỏi này nó sẽ nhấn mạnh vào cái why, tức là cái tại sao ấy, cái lý do, cái reasons. Nên là câu hỏi này thì mình phải tập trung vào cái từ reasons đấy. So you can say just like this is because, or there are reasons or several reasons. Tức là mình nói là vâng, có những lý do tại sao, kiểu thế nhá. Thì ví dụ mình nói là đầu tiên đó là sự khác biệt giữa tuổi tác, đúng không? Yeah. So you can say that cái khoảng cách và sự khác biệt giữa tuổi tác thì mình dùng từ gap. So you can say the age gap or age. Tôi không đọc là s nhá, nó là age. Trong tiếng Anh thì mình không ấm e, để làm a. The age gap. Okay, so you have the first is the age gap. The second you have is the generation gap. Remember the word is gap, and you don't say gap. Okay, it's the age gap or the generation gap. Đây để chỉ về khoảng cách tuổi tác, hoặc generation gap mình hiểu đấy chính là khoảng cách thế hệ. The age gap, or you say the generation gap. The generation gap or the age gap. Okay, prevents somebody from doing something. Cái này có nghĩa là ngăn trở không ai làm gì, thì mình sẽ dùng cái structure đó chính là to prevent somebody from doing something, ngăn cản ai làm gì. So you can say the age gap or the generation gap prevents, okay, prevents parents and children from talking and understanding each other. To prevent somebody from doing something là ngăn trở không cho ai làm gì. The age gap, or you can state the generation gap prevents the parents and the children from talking and understanding each other. Thực sự là khoảng cách tuổi tác hay là khoảng cách thế hệ là cái làm cho bố mẹ và con cái là không thể nói chuyện được với nhau. Prevent somebody from doing something. The age gap or the generation gap prevents parents and children from talking and understanding each other. Okay, so what are some of the reasons? Okay, you can say the fast-paced life. Fast-paced life. The pace, các biết là P-A-C-E nhá. The fast-paced life, lifestyle. Life hoặc lifestyle đều được. The fast-paced life or lifestyle. Ý nói là cái cuộc sống mà rất là vũ bão, rất là chóng mặt, đúng không? Tốc độ rất là nhanh. Okay. Prevents, nhớ nào, prevents somebody from doing something. Cái cấu trúc này nó sẽ có cái nghĩa là ngăn trở, không ai làm gì. Mình sẽ nói the fast-paced life prevents family members, right? Family members from having time for each other, with the activities like having meals, okay, or playing together. The fast-paced life prevents the members in a family from having time with each other with the activities like having meals, or playing together. Remember, you have to say together, don't say together, okay? Together. Don't say together, it's together. Is it okay to you? Finished? Yeah, age gap or generation gap. Age gap là từ dùng để chỉ cái khoảng cách về độ tuổi, còn generation gap là chỉ về khoảng cách về thế hệ. So you say the age gap or the generation gap prevents the parents and the children from talking and understanding each other. And the fast-paced life prevents the family members from having time for each other with activities like having meals or playing together. Prevent somebody from doing something có nghĩa là ngăn chặn không cho ai làm gì, đúng không? The third question is what are advantages and disadvantages? So there are two parts of this question. Câu hỏi này thì auto là nó sẽ gồm có hai phần, đúng không? Vậy mình có một phần là advantage và một phần là disadvantages, okay? So what are the advantages and the disadvantages for the children? What are advantages and disadvantages for the children? What are advantages and disadvantages of setting rules to children? Set rule 2. It is a way that you have to release, you have to issue some of the laws or just mean regulations or policies so that the children have to agree, children have to obey, right? Okay. Đây là hỏi về ưu nhược điểm của cái việc mà đưa ra quy tắc, nguyên tắc cho trẻ con, đúng không? So you can see that the benefits is the word that means the same as advantage. Cái từ benefits này thì bằng với từ advantage, có nghĩa là cũng để chỉ về cái ưu điểm ấy. So you say the benefits are making rules. The benefits are making rules. The benefits of making rules is making the children obey. Tôi đọc là obey. Obey, từ này có nghĩa là vâng lời nhá. Obey, không đọc lăng nhăng nhá. Hỏi là obey, cái gì đâu nhá. Obey. Yeah. So you say it's making the children obey the adults, okay, in education and life. The benefits is another word of advantage. Đó là một cái cách khác để là dễ đặt từ advantage. The benefits of making rules. The benefits of making rules is the way that the adults can make the children obey the adults in education and life. And when you want to speak about the disadvantage, you can use some of the concession, the cohesive device, the cohesion, just like however. However is the cohesive device we use when just want to mention something in contrast. So you can say however. In contrast to benefits, we have drawback. Drawback means the same as the disadvantage, understand? So you say, however, the disadvantage or the drawback is making the children afraid and not dare to do something, là cái động từ có nghĩa là dám làm gì. And not dare to share with parents and adults, right? Vì chúng ta thấy là bởi vì là bọn nó sợ quá nên bọn nó sẽ không dám chia sẻ gì với bố mẹ mình nữa. That is a very drawback that you guys can see. When it comes to the last question, is there someone with good ideas that has changed many people's lives? Okay, so you can see just like when they ask you about an idea that changed people's life, we can see just like I must mention the idea of human when they decide to travel to the space, like to the moon, okay, and some other planets, because this allows humans to have satellites, technology, and some others like mobile technology, okay. And you can say the proliferation of. The proliferation of means the same as the development of. The proliferation of technology and the internet. The internet is also an innovation that originates from the idea of humans with traveling to the space or traveling to the moon or some other planets. The proliferation of technology and the internet has really changed humans' life totally, right? Okay, so when you asked to describe the person with the ideas that changed many people's life, it is your decision, but you can choose to speak about people's innovation with bicycles or people's innovations with technology like the internet. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody. That is my explanation in my guide to you guys about the topic in the part 2 and part 3 of the IELTS latest titles. And today is about describe a person with interesting ideas or opinions. Hope that the lesson of mine and the live stream of mine will really helps you. Okay. And if you seek for any other kind like the IELTS lesson, or if you want to raise any question to us, please access our own website www.thuyd.edu.vn, also for the updated timetable for the upcoming course. And if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at IELTS School THUY ED. That's our own fan page with updated lessons on daily basis. Thank you so much, and see you guys in the very next lesson.